Welcome back to Sahara TV. My name is Rudolf Okonkwo. This is the Skype call segment when we give you the chance to give us your feedback on some of the shows we've been presenting to you today. I hope you've been watching us. Earlier today, we gave you an interview we had with Ayo Obe on the state of the country, the state of Nigeria. We also spoke to Jacob Zen, who is a security expert on the evolution of Boko Haram. And then we had a lively discussion on the aftermath of the election in Ghana. Now, on our Skype call segment, this first one, we are going to talk about the split in the PDP. Now, the ruling party in Nigeria, the People's Democratic Party, now has the old and the new party. And we want to look at what that means for the country and for the electorate. And I have with me today, joining us via Skype, is Frederick in London. Frederick, welcome to Sahara TV.
Hello, everyone.
Also, we have Collie Joe in Canada. Collie, welcome to Sahara TV.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
And from London, too, we have Timmy. Timmy, welcome to Sahara TV.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. And from Dallas, Texas, we have Nkwo Obara. Welcome to Sahara TV. Hello. Nkwo Obara, welcome to Sahara TV. All right, I think we don't have. Yeah, are you there? All right, we'll get him back, and we get more people to join us.
Yeah, thank you. I'm here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, good. Okay, let me start from you, Frederick, in London. So, there is now a new PDP and an old PDP, and the people, the elders of the party, are trying to rescue PDP from total collapse. What is your take on that?
Thank you very much. I have to start by actually commending you guys for bringing this kind of forum up. And I have to be honest with you, the recent development in Nigeria is so bad that we in diaspora, we are not happy about it at all. And come to think about it, the PDP thing is turning into the kind of fraternity.
Go ahead. Okay, I think we probably... Okay, we lost Frederick. Let me go to Collie Joe. Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
okay,
here.
so take on this, start from where he stopped. What do you think about this development in the PDP in Nigeria?
Well, it's really sad for the country because if you look at it this way, like, what does the former president mean by saying he's trying to save PDP? Like, he's no more in politics and he's coming back again. It shows us that maybe one way or the other, the old PDP is not favoring him. So he's trying to find another medium to favor himself. Mm. This kind of thing is not, I don't call this democracy. I call it, catastocracy. Mm. We party in a government that is led by the worst of people. Mm. So it's a real problem for the country. So there's not like old or new PDP. We need these people have been ruling us for more than 14 years. Mm. We need a change.
Mm. So let me go to Timmy. Timmy, are you there? Okay, Nkwo Obara, okay, I think I could see you in Texas. So, what is your take? Do you think that this is a good thing for the opposition party, or you think that the way PDP goes is the way Nigeria goes?
Well, I have to start by this. Everything that is happening in Nigeria is an expected end. I expect it to happen because I know what the actual cause of the fraction in PDP is all about greediness. Mm. I need to be honest with you. Mm. The problem with even the people ruling us is greediness. They always they leave the image and chase the shadow. Mm. According to one of the things I read on the internet, I say Jonathan, the president now, accusing the former president Obasanjo playing the Esau role and playing the Jacob role at the same time. You understand what I mean? So being the, as in, you try to be the head and be the tail. You know, you cause the problem. You looking for the solution of the problem. They all know what is going on, so they know how to settle the case between all of them. They know everything is centered on greediness. That's just what I believe. Yeah, that's what I believe.
All right, okay. Colleague, let me come back to you because we want people who want to join us to have Skype so that we could see them and Skype video, and be able to talk to them, and people who are watching could enjoy the experience. So if you want to call us, make sure you have video, otherwise we won't be able to have you on the show. Okay, so Colleague, let me come back to you. We spoke to Ayobe a few minutes ago, and one of the things she said was that maybe we need a broom to sweep clean all these politicians. And she said that in the past we'd had the military or some people come in and do the sweeping for us, and it never worked out. That we, the people, we have to do that. Now, when you look at either the new PDP or the old PDP, they are basically the same people. You know, whether Atiku is going to form the new PDP with his own gang, it's not really any new structure. They are going to carry on with the same kind of policies and behaviors. How do we identify new people and sweep up the old people, Colleague?
Well, that's a good question, because sometimes it's hard to do that, but I think the solution to the problem is we, the young people, because all these people here, they're looking for political way to stay in power. So the young people are not doing anything, because look at the age of all these people. They're in their 60s. You can hardly see someone in the 40s trying to run for this political position. So if the youth wake up and say enough is enough, and we need someone who is young and understand the people, because all these people they don't understand what the people are facing. So if you look at PDP, all the PDP that have been embezzled alone is enough to develop the infrastructure of the country. But because of everyone is relaxing back and saying, "Oh, I voted for PDP," and there's nothing to be done. So
exactly. This is what Ayobe said, that it's about greed, and that the amount of money taken out of the system is mind-boggling. Now, let me come to you, Nkwabara. I saw you in Dallas over the weekend, and it was more of a political event. I wanted to know, are you preparing to run, and are you going to be different from these characters we have?
Well, I need to be honest with you, not because I'm on a Skype or trying to talk to the people out there for me to entice them. I need to be honest. We all from Nigeria, we know that, because we come over here, we are now being a little bit refined or polished. But for us to go down deep our body, we know that almost every Nigerian, between you, even you and me, that say we are naturally corrupt. We know that. But now it takes the God's intervention for us to do something that is real. I expect them, there are some things I expect them to do so many things. I expect them to eat. Then you have to work. You understand? Not that, stop, leave the shadow, chase the object and leave the shadow. They know what the problem is, but they try to fool us, the masses, but without knowing that most of us are very intellectuals. We know what we are doing. We see those things, but they try to fool us, you understand? Try to paint everywhere else. They all, within the caucus of the PDP and everybody in the country, they know what the problem is, and they know how to solve it. But because of who you know what is in Nigeria, who you know, they don't want to step on some people's toe. Who are these people who want to step on their toe? No, I think that there's nothing will happen. Try to do the right things, you understand? I believe in Western world, like the civilized country. They believe in what they can do for the country, and not what the country can do for them. You understand? So our own problem is that we know what the problem is, but we try to bend it because he's from this. We don't want to do this. We want to have it in our own side. We're from this. That's just the problem in Nigeria. And whenever we remove that problem of tribalism and everything, I think Nigeria will move forward.
Now, Colleague, let me come to you, because they sealed the office of the new PDP. And what does that say about democracy in Nigeria today? If police will go and seal an office of a political party, or even if it's a split of one political party, does that give you confidence that we're doing the right thing or we're in the right direction?
As I mentioned before, we are not practicing democracy. We have, as I said before, it's what they call catastocracy. And also, it's also called plutocracy. a government that is ruled by the wealthy elite. So when you're among that elite, you can do anything, and the minority's voice is always not heard. So that's the kind of government we have. So anytime people mention democracy, we have not gotten there yet. We're not practicing democracy in Nigeria. So it's a veil just to convince people that we are practicing democracy. Because why can't anybody establish their own political party? So everyone is entitled as a citizen to do that. So there's nothing stopping anyone. So sealing that just shows you the kind of so-called democracy we claim to be practicing. And it's really sad. It's really sad.
All right, we have somebody who just joined us, Sean Peters. Sean, welcome to SaharaTV. Sean, welcome to SaharaTV. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good. All right, so we're talking about the split in the PDP. What is your take?
My take, just like the other two participants have said, is I think it's all about greed. And my name is not Sean. I don't know why people call me Sean. It's Sean Peters.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Lagos.
All right. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah, it's all. I think it all boils down to greed, and it all boils down to, well, it's gonna happen. You know, like this thing that used to say, where we come back, where you have when things go sour, you have where the chicken begins to eat their own intestine. So I think it's actually gonna get to that point. There's only so far you can go where you can actually deceive the masses and try to take advantage of people. It gets to the point where the greed actually, takes on a different role, and which is exactly what is happening in Nigeria now. The only thing I can say is for the other political parties to actually come together, get strong, and probably fight this PDP out of the power.
Yeah, let me ask you, because you're in Lagos, and I know Lagos is opposition state.
I live in Portland, sorry.
Oh, in Portland? Oh, you just said Lagos. Okay. All right, you're in Portland. Okay, you'd have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, I'll leave it there. Let me go to somebody just joined us, and I think that's Yemi. Yemi, is that you?
Yes, how you doing?
Good. Welcome to SaharaTV.
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right, so you heard what we were discussing. What's going on? What do you think is going on in Nigeria?
The PDP.
The PDP, yeah.
Well, it's so unfortunate that we find ourselves here, so we shouldn't be surprised. So I'm not surprised. When you have a mist of corrupt leaders, that's everybody's fighting for power, fighting to acquire wealth, it's bound to happen, and that's the results we're getting. It's just the opposition needs to take advantage of this and get themselves together to seize power from the ruling party. I heard what Mr. Okpara was saying. He said everybody is corrupt in Nigeria. I really disagree with that. We have very, very people of dignity from Nigeria, and they all across the world, people of dignity. There are even people in Nigeria that are very decent. No matter how, we can't just paint everybody bad. Nigeria are good people. I'm not corrupt, and I can stand on that I am not corrupt. And though I'm in Toronto, I lived in Nigeria, I know what I went through, but I'm not corrupt. So if some few sect of people are displaying themselves in such a degraded status, that doesn't mean everybody is like that. So Okpara, we have very, very good people from every cross of life. No matter what religion they're doing or whatever tribe they are from, they are good people from every sector. Look at the interview you had with, what's her name this morning?
Ayobe.
Yes, she's a wonderful lady. Look at what she's doing. She's struggling, trying to fight. But we won't hear these people. We won't hear their good work, because the bad news is more than the good.
And hold on there, because Ayobe said also that people talk about, when they look at Nigeria, they talk about the need to have someone like Buhari, someone that people will be afraid of, who will not play the game that everybody is playing about chopping from the government pots. But she said that she doesn't believe that in a Messiah coming to save us, that is in our hands, the hands of we the people. Let me come back to you, Carly. How do we, the people, take up that challenge rather than waiting for Messiah to come from somewhere to save us?
I think I'm going to start this way. We were close to what we call a revolution, but we didn't achieve that because, you know, let me say, the Nigerian people, no one wants to die, as they do say, you know. So we were really close to that. So we didn't achieve that, but the revolution is the only solution. You could see what's going on in Egypt. The people are saying no. 14 million people, we are out on the street to say, we want this person out. We don't want this person. But in our own case, it was just 1 week, and we're all back to our houses, and no one wanted to do anything anymore. So it's the willingness of the people that could change this thing. Because the Messiah we're waiting for is not going to come. Because everyone, you could see what happened during the military regime. Everyone, greed, everyone wants to change.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, me, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, look, Colin, look, let's get something straight. Whatever is happening in any other country, don't let us, we are Nigerians. We are different people, we have different culture, we have different psychological thinking. Don't compare us with Egypt. What happened in Egypt happened in Egypt. What happens in America happened in America. The same discussion happened when Al Jazeera, this Sherima, this child guy that's marrying children all around, and Stella Damascus. Go and watch that interview. It's not about any other country. We are Nigerians. Let's keep that scope within Nigerian factor. We all know Nigerians they are not we don't have that revolution kind of attitude. Nobody wants to die, like you said. So why are you now saying that revolution will solve the problem? Look, let's look for other solutions.
Yemi, we need a reference point. So where do we get the reference point?
Look at what happened in June 12. June 12 is a good point. We all went out, we all voted, but because it was a military dictatorship that was there, it was forced on us. So we can repeat what happened in June 12. Everybody should come out in mass and vote for. Look at what happened in Offa. This election, this chairmanship election. Look at what happened. That's a very beautiful reference point. Look at what the PDP guy said. The PDP guy said, I lost. He said, I didn't win. Why would INEC now announce that I'm the winner? That's to buttress the fact that there are still good people in the midst of bad. He's a PDP candidate, and he came out, he said he didn't win. After the result came out from INEC, he said, I did not win. I know I didn't win. When they counted everything, I did not win. When INEC was announcing, INEC now said PDP won. The PDP guy came out outrightly, he said no. He said, he's against my religion to take something that's false. That he's not accepting that contest.
All right, all right.
Can I jump in for a second?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Finish up. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just 10 seconds. Yeah. The reason why I'm in support of revolution is, if you look at Karl Marx, what he said is, the proletarian class can only get out of that class if they revolt. So if there's no revolt, there's no way we could get out from what we are passing through now in the country.
Where is he from?
All right, all right. Let me. Oh, wait. Let you two hold on. Okay, let me go to Nkwabara in Texas. Nkwabara, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What class do you belong to, and do you think that we are going towards revolution? Is that the solution, or should we just find our indigenous solution to our problem?
Well, I believe, like I said last time I had an interview with you people, going for revolution, it will not solve any problem. It's still going to worsen the problem more. Because let me be honest with you, the problem with Nigeria, as Sheyi said, yes, we still have some good people in Nigeria, fine. But let me be honest with you, good people, you will not know who is a gentleman till you see money in his pocket. Anybody that doesn't have anything placed to be gentle, but as soon as he's got the power and got in there, you see what I'm telling you. But what I'm telling you in the aspect of revolution, I don't think it's gonna work, because we're still gonna start, because we are born in the I don't know how I'm gonna put it, but we have this thing in us, the blood, it runs in us like a tribalism stuff. Because if you start a revolution, if at the end of the revolution, if anybody goes in there, you will see the Igbo people say, oh, he's an Yoruba man, he's gonna take over. Oh no, we don't want it. But the point, if we can come out and remove that tribalism and look at ourselves as one Nigeria, I think we'll be going a long way. But without that, I don't think we are making a headway.
Okpara, I do not concur. You know why? Look, it's a very few set of people that's thinking the way you just described now. And those people are at the top unfortunately. And you know, the funny thing is, they are tribalistic in nature, but when it comes to dividing money, they remove tribe. They come together and commit all this atrocity. Once they share the money finish, they go back to the tribal and religious division. They are the top. Look, the likes of Okpara, me and you, everybody that's here, I've met a lot of Hausas that think the way I think. Before I met them, I thought they were like people, they were self-centered. They felt they must rule. But I've met people, I've traveled around, I've gone to Ghana, I've worked with people around that are from the north, and they reason the way I reason. I've worked with people from Niger Delta that I thought they'll be militant every time the oil is our own. But I've met people that have reasoned in a different way. But look, the thing is, we have a few set of people that have been ruling us for decades, all to hold on to power for the sake of their selfish interest. Once we can hijack that power from this set of people, I bet you in 10 years, Nigeria will be different.
All right, Yemi, I think maybe your son wants to say something to us, no? All right, let me go to Shehu. This is something that Ayobe said, that the problem, she identified the problem in our structure as this, that the size of the Nigerian prize is very great, it's so great. That is the prize you get for winning an election, for being a senator, for being a governor, is so great that people are forced to behave in a way that you don't expect them to behave, which is what I'm getting from some of the things you are saying. What is your take on how to devolve power? Because that seemed to be at the center of some of these things we are discussing. The presidency is so powerful that anybody that becomes a president can actually turn the country upside down in a second. So what do you think about that idea?
I think that's actually something really true that maybe a lot of people have not actually realized to be very true. Is you put somebody in power that is not ready to be in power, that power could either destroy them, destroy the people they're leading, or destroy the system. I, for example, I don't know if it's okay to say this. I'm a United States Army veteran myself, and I've been to Baghdad, and I've been in combat. And, just to cut that short, is I just recently got promoted as a sergeant. But my promotion as a sergeant, if I am put in the place to actually lead other soldiers, what that means, I'm now responsible for the life of these other soldiers. If I'm not ready, to take on that leadership role, and which I kind of saw it when it first happened, I was afraid about it. Because it's like if you're in a place, you're put in a situation. Power is good, or power could also be bad. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be good for you as a person, it could be good for the people you're leading. So I definitely agree with, my other brother said, Okonkwo and Khalid Joe from, if they are not, the problem with Jonathan and the rest of the people is these people are even put in places where they're not even qualified to be. So what do they do? So they're gonna run down the country, the way they're exactly running it right now. These people are not qualified. They don't. Some of those people don't even know what the law is. Okay, I see Yemi trying to say something.
Yemi, go ahead.
Go on.
Yeah. Look. We are all here because of Nigeria, and 2015 is around the corner, and I want Sahara reporter, please. We need to touch the light into this change of government. The people of Nigeria, I've had people that just came back from Nigeria, and everybody's saying the same thing. We don't want PDP anymore, irrespective of anything. And if we're not careful, these guys will sit around the table, try and solve their problems, and do the same thing they've been doing before.
Can I jump in?
All right.
Either we are whatever religion or tribal group we belong to, like what somebody said last time, poverty in the north is poverty in the east. Poverty in the west is poverty in the north. It doesn't matter who you are. Poverty is poverty.
Okay.
And we want to remove this.
Yemi, let's go to Colin. Let's have Colin.
Yeah, Yemi is making a very good point because, as he said, most people, we don't want PDP anymore. But the point he just made just reminded me of something. Like maybe these people are trying to put together a new PDP, you know, to convince the people again that this is a new PDP. And that's still a way for PDP to still be in power. Since people are saying, we don't want PDP, so now they're creating another PDP. Don't be surprised they will call it another name.
So are you referring to APC or PDM?
No. I'm saying they may give it another name, but it's still the same people. But it's a different.
No. Right now we have APC. Mm-hmm. We have a new party that's about to be registered, PDM, which is a fraction of Article. But the light I want us to shine on is APC. APC is a collection of all the opposition parties. Now, I see you shaking your head, and I see Okpara raising up your hands. I know that these opposition parties too, you say when they get to power, they're going to change. They're going to be like PDP too. But however, you have to think of the antecedent. Look at what's happening in Osun. Look at what's happening in Ogun State. Look at what's happening in Lagos State. All the Western states, even Oyo State. I'm not saying there isn't corruption, but corruption cannot be removed overnight. Even abroad, where we day, corruption day.
All right. Yeah, let me hear from other people. Let me hear from Nwabara. What do you think, Nwabara?
Well, what I want to say is that he's on the right track, Yemi, but I want to tell him that akara and bread is the same thing as burger. Let me be honest with you. Those fraction that get away from the PDP.
Burger get beef for inside now. You said burger.
Why is Scarlett laughing?
No, those people that get themselves out of PDP to get another fraction. Can you remember that this is still same people?
Because they say burger and bread the same thing.
Come on, you just rebrand them. You know, these people are still the same people that were in old PDP. They were, because of one thing or the other, they can't get power or this thing. They try to divide and form their own party. Let me just tell you, we know what we're talking about. We still have good people. I believe you, but the way Nigerian government is running and the way we center our mind, I think it will need the God Almighty intervention for us to get a good Nigeria. I'm being honest.
I beg you, leave Papa God for his seat for up there. Leave Papa God from this thing. That will Papa God with the causes.
All right. I have to change our topic to something else.
Please. I need to make that point.
Okay, go ahead.
Look, Okpara, I know the angle you are coming from, but I want to ask you this question. Rather than we change the current situation to something better, and it gets better continuously like that, than revolution that Colin is calling for, that everybody start fighting and there's bloodshed everywhere. Which one do you prefer?
He's calling revolution. Ask him if the revolution starts. Will he go back home and do the revolution? That is our individual thing. Nobody's going for that.
The question I'm asking you, which one will you prefer? Will you prefer PDP or APC?
I pray for better. I just pray for good governance, better Nigeria. That's what I pray for.
I want to ask you guys a question. You guys have been mentioning just 2 political parties. How many of you know how many political parties we have in Nigeria?
But by right, we're not supposed to have that 50 political or 50 something because that is selfish interest. We're supposed to have only 2 or 3 to make things work.
All right. We have to stop that topic here. Let's go to Boko Haram because we spoke to an analyst here whose name is Jacob Zain, and he talked about Boko Haram and the evolution of the sect. And one of the things he said that was interesting was that Boko Haram is too violent for Al-Qaeda, and that has not helped them to work together and probably go beyond the Middle Belt in their hope of taking their terror across Nigeria. I want to ask our guy who has experience in the military. How do you, Sheung, how do you think that our military and the police have been handling the issue of Boko Haram in Nigeria?
I think the issue, based on my military experience in the past and current, I think the issue with Boko Haram, I think I must really give our guys, our military, my heart really goes to them. They're doing a really great job, but it's just like the issue of leading the sheep to the slaughter. the people supplying them the arms knows what kind of, because when this Boko Haram issue actually first started, and I actually saw the video when it actually first started in Jaws, and I saw the tactical move, I saw the kind of weapons these guys are using. It's like, these are not even Nigerian arms. It's like, where are they getting their supply from? You know, so that the first thing that struck my mind was like, this is bigger than Nigeria. Boko Haram, you know, is bigger than, you know, our local issue. So it's basically I've got to be very, very careful what I say here because of my position and what I know about Boko Haram and, you know, what's going on and all this stuff. I can't really say everything right here. But what I can say is basically, you know, our army are standing up to the task, but it's like leading them to the slaughter. This is more of like political and business more than actually what we really think it is. People are making money from this. You know, that's just my simple take on that. It's more politics than money.
All right. Kali, what is your take? Do you think that we're making progress with Boko Haram in terms of dealing with the issue, or are they transforming into something different each time that the military seem to be getting an upper hand?
Yeah, according to what Sheun just said, I don't really think we are doing anything yet, because, you know, it's like, you know, the way this Boko Haram thing started, like when I was watching the other guy that talked about it, Jacob Zuma, and he forgot to say something about the political aspect, like the political role that that played to the establishment of Boko Haram. So which we don't know the people who know who is financing this group. Like, you know, if you talk about other groups or in other places, we have people politically who are financing this group. And how come the government have not found that? So there's no way we could move forward, like, you know, stopping this group, because according to what the other guy said, the ammunition they have is, you know, where are they getting it from? Those are the questions I keep asking anytime I want to solve this issue, because our military don't have that kind of ammunition. So how can we solve that problem? So do we need an external force, or should we solve it internally?
Yemi, let me come to you. This, I think yesterday we heard that the military had to use fighter jets to bomb their camps. So the fight is escalating to a different level. Do you think that that's the solution? Because it seems as if the political solution seems to be at a stalemate. We are not having any kind of progress in terms of the dialogue and the amnesty that we had about in weeks past. What do you think?
I watched a discussion by Wole Soyinka, and I really like his own approach. His own approach, he asked the question, is very unlike Nigerians to have, it is in my wildest dream to be thinking that Nigerians will be doing such a thing. It's not in our blood, but we have it right now. What is the source? Let's find out the source. What happened? Let's go back to what started it. And if you go back into the initiation of all this, it was very unfair to the SEC, the way they treated them. We all saw the video on YouTube, how they were just killing all of them. And this is the repercussion. It's like we are revenging for our people. Now, government could have resolved it at that initial stage, that, oh, okay, we're sorry. We know in developing countries, leaders, if they've done something wrong, they come out and say, we are sorry. There's a scam going on in Canada right now. They embezzled some money. A lot of them are coming out and saying, I'm sorry, I'll return the money. There's nothing back. We are all humans. Nobody's perfect. So since government knew they had a problem, they made a mistake, they should have retreated, apologized, everything would have been settled. But now things have even gone beyond settling. And we all know in the background, there are political remote control working at the background. So, and late General Aziza, is he Aziza, the Niger Delta guy that went for the conference
Andrew Azazi.
Yeah, Andrew Azazi, he confessed right down there. He said PDP is the cause of Boko Haram. So look, if that fundamental fact, this current government that started it, if they want to finish it tomorrow, they can finish it. So that's where I rest my case.
All right. Well, Nkwabara, let me come to you because I saw you in Dallas, and I know that in Dallas, the World Igbo Congress sent in a kind of submission to the United Nations agency where they talked about Boko Haram as a group that is kind of denying people their civil rights and trying to persuade the international organization to get involved and understand how to help deal with this issue. What is your take on Boko Haram along that line of bringing external help to deal with the issue that seems to be difficult for Nigeria to deal with?
Okay, I have to come on in this way. The issue of Boko Haram and the way they were dealing with Boko Haram, I believe, yeah, the military are trying so much. I disagree with Sean, despite the fact he's a military guy. I don't believe that an individual or a group of individuals will be stronger than a country. Because stronger than a country, you understand, country military. But the fact is that the issue of Boko Haram are being politically motivated. They are still have within the military themselves, they still have some people that are insider that are still leaking out information. Because you understand, because I know that these people will still want to do something, but another person will still come and go and review. That's what I feel, because that's the way Boko Haram. I can't believe that Boko Haram will defeat Nigerian military. The president has the right to do something, but because of his status and because of where he comes from, he has some people that are stepping on his toe not to do so many things. So that's what, and he don't want to do something. Like I can refer to what happened in 1999 when Obasanjo was in power. What happened in Bayelsa State? When something like that, they killed the military. He sent them because he behaved like a military. There's something he's got to do. Everybody, we say we want to die, but every individual is afraid to die. You want to die, it doesn't mean that if you see a death, you will run. I know what I'm telling you. Okay. Everybody's afraid to die.
All right, I understand I have 3 minutes left. Let me give you guys a chance, each of you, to tell me something that I don't know that you want the people who are watching to know. Let me start with you, Shehu. Tell us something that I don't know that you want people at home to know and you think will help the country, the continent. Go ahead. Okay.
I mean, I definitely agree with Nkwakwara. There is a lot of things that that made all this thing plays in together. Boko Haram issue is actually very complex, and it is a very, very hard topic, and some of the stuff you don't know, and some of the stuff that I know, I'm very sorry, I really cannot say them right here. Okay. And this, I can't say all the stuff I know before it actually gets to here. There's a lot of stuff I know, but I cannot.
Okay, Sean, I was actually asking you. It's not about Boko Haram. It's about the country as a whole. Anything that you feel people should know that you think will be helpful to people who are watching us now?
Oh, well, I think people need to, they need to now look at religions, because this is, it's the tool that these people, either international influence or local influence that they've actually used as, to divide us, be Christian, be Muslim, be Igbo. I have lived in the North. I have Igbo friends. I have Muslim friends. They go to church with me. I go to their mosque with them. We all hang out together. And this is what Nigeria used to be. We're one people. Don't let this idiot fool you. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you. Cully, we have like one minute left. Just give me 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to give you facts. I don't want to say, one thing I think some people should know is, let me say, the 10 billion naira is being used to maintain the presidential jet. What jet are we talking about? That's one. One more, I'm coming. Nigeria lose 400,000 barrels of oil daily, which costs $4 million. So I'm going to just stop there for now.
Okay, thank you. Yemi, tell me something.
Nigerians, wake up, oh. Making a just vote PDP out completely. Don't hesitate. Vote them out.
All right, thank you, Yemi.
Better than this.
Thank you, Yemi. On Kwabara, tell me something I don't know.
Well, what I want to tell is that the youth in Nigeria should be careful. They shouldn't allow themselves to be used as political targets and everything. Everybody that wants you to go on the street and do something and take a ballot box, tell him to send his children. They have all their children around here in the world. I have so many of them as my friend. They should send them to go and take the ballot paper. With that, I think we'll get a credible election in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Kole in Canada, Shehu in Portland, Kwabara in Texas, and Yemi in Canada. Thank you, guys.
Please, we need to talk about this child molestation. Oh.
Okay, next week. That has been our Skype call segment. When we come back, we are going to show you Dr. Damages and Keeping It Real. Stay tuned.